Hello guys! In today's video, we're diving into one of the most vibrant and charming characters from Prabhudeva's 2009 action entertainer Villu. In the middle of revenge, drama, and high-energy mass moments, one character adds color, softness, and an emotional rhythm to the film, and that is Nayanthara as Janhavi. At first look, Janhavi appears like the glamorous heroine you expect in a commercial film, stylish, modern, and full of confidence. But the more you watch her, the more you realize how gentle, emotional, and surprisingly innocent she actually is. Janhavi's introduction is simple yet effective. Traveling with her wealthy father, she carries herself with elegance, but behind that polished exterior is a girl who believes in kindness more than show-off, someone who trusts easily, someone who reacts honestly. And this is exactly why her dynamic with Vijay's Pugaz becomes so interesting. The moment she meets him, there's confusion, curiosity, and a drop of excitement. Pugaz teases her, plays around her, and pulls her into his world of mischief, but never in a way that disrespects her. And this small detail is what attracts Janhavi the most. She sees sincerity behind the jokes, softness behind the smiles, and a kind of raw innocence that she hasn't seen in her controlled, protected life. Their chemistry works not because the scenes are intense, but because they feel light. Janhavi smiles for real, gets angry for real, gets flustered for real, and that authenticity makes her relationship with Pugaz extremely lovable. She isn't a dramatic heroine. She's a girl discovering what freedom feels like, what affection feels like, and what it means to actually like someone without overthinking. For someone raised under a strict father, Pugaz represents a refreshing breath of fresh air, unpredictable, funny, caring, and quietly emotional. Even though Villu is a commercial revenge film, Janhavi gets moments where her vulnerability shines. And these moments are subtle, not exaggerated. When she realizes Pugaz might be hiding something dangerous, her confusion feels real. Her fear is quiet. Her trust shakes, but her heart doesn't let go. She wants to believe him, but she doesn't know if she should. Nayanthara plays these emotional beats with a softness that lifts the character above the usual heroine stereotype. Janhavi becomes the reflection of how a normal person reacts when love arrives with both happiness and uncertainty. In the bigger picture of the film, Janhavi acts as the emotional balance. Without her, the story would feel too heavy with action, violence, and revenge. She brings moments of laughter in between serious sequences, she gives the audience a breather, and she shows a side of Pugaz the main plot doesn't reveal. Through Janhavi, we see his innocence, his humor, his hidden sensitivity. She doesn't just exist in the story, she shapes how we see the hero. She makes him more human, more grounded, more emotionally relatable. And that is the secret behind why Nayanthara's Janhavi stands out even today. It's not the complexity of the role, it's the charm she brings into every frame. Her expressive reactions, her natural timing, the elegance she adds even in comedy scenes, all of it makes Janhavi memorable. She elevates simple romance into something sweet. She turns light scenes into something warm. And she transforms what could have been a typical heroine role into a character with innocence, affection, and honest emotion. So that's the complete breakdown of Nayanthara as Janhavi in Villu, a character who brings softness, color, and emotional lightness to a film filled with high-energy moments. If you enjoyed this character deep dive, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video with more detailed cinematic breakdowns.